I got this incredible message on Instagram the other day, and I wanted to share it with you. It says, I came across your account in the summertime. I noticed that you and your sister had a podcast. I laced up my shoes, went to the gym, and I listened. I was in awe. I remember thinking I wasn't alone. I immediately left the gym and drove to all the Barnes & Noble bookstores looking for y'all's books. The first book I read was Love Defined. At the time, I was in a 2-year relationship. We had experienced so many ups and downs, and y'all's book, Love Defined, showed me God's way and His love. I am forever grateful for that book, as it has helped change my life. I say all of this to simply say thank you. Thank you for trusting God's plan and serving the community. You have changed my life with God's truth.
Wow, messages like that. You guys have no idea how absolutely encouraging that is.
Amazing.
And how we just go, God, you are awesome. We give you all the praise and glory.
Yeah.
Because when you work in ministry, as many of you know, like if you're working in ministry, in your church, in a nonprofit, you're even mentoring someone, you're pouring out to love someone else, and you're like, is this making a difference?
Yeah.
Like, are we even impacting anyone? God, are you using this? We're trying to be faithful, but, is there any fruit? And then we get messages, encouraging messages from the Sisterhood like this. And it is so amazing to hear what God is doing through the work of Girl Defined. The other day, I saw another message that someone DM'd us, a woman who shared how she had been struggling in sexual sin for years, and I can relate to this. Like, yes, I remember being there, struggling, feeling so alone, so isolated, came across some of our content. We're very open about our own struggles. We share a lot of our own journey. We wrote an entire book called Sex, Purity, and the Longings of a Girl's Heart, unpacking our journeys and God-defined sexuality. And she just shared how she had never found the help before until she came across our content, and how understanding God's design for sexuality has led her down a path of freedom. And now she's in a completely different place as a result. And it's messages like that that just remind us, like, wow, God, you are awesome and you are working.
And it's incredible living in a day and age where, because of the internet, there can be so many resources available to people who couldn't otherwise, find them. Just like the podcast, people from all over the world are able to listen to it and find gospel hope, God's amazing love, because of the internet. And we want to keep this going. We do not want to shy away from the hard topics. We want to press into helping women understand, what does it truly mean to live as a daughter of God? What does it mean to find my identity in Him? And we know good biblical truth is needed now more than ever. The world is not going in the direction of God. They're going in the opposite direction. And so if you are passionate, you're like, yes, I want to see more messages like what you're sharing at Girl Defined spread far and wide, then we need you to link arms with us. We need you to literally partner with Girl Defined by supporting us, not only in prayer, but financially. We have one time a year where we ask you specifically to come alongside in a very specific way and help us financially. This year, our goal is $35,000. And what that $35,000 does, it not only pays for all the overhead costs, all of the technology, all of those avenues to get this message of biblical womanhood, of biblical truth into the hands of other women, but it also helps to have a team of people who can make this possible. We have been able to expand our team a little bit each year, and that's only as a result of your generous giving. So if you love Girl Defined, if you love the message, then we ask you to make a one-time donation to help us reach that $35,000 goal, or to become a monthly partner with us here at Girl Defined.
Yes, you guys, so many of you already support us, and it is the most encouraging to know, one, that we're not alone, and two, that you believe in the work of Girl Defined so much that you're willing to back it financially. You are willing to link arms and say, I want to see this continue on. I want to see, hear podcasts like this, YouTube videos like this, content like this, resources like this. I want this to go on because I see the darkness, I see the need, and I know that God-defined womanhood, helping the next generation understand God's plan, where there is so much confusion, so much darkness, so much distortion, so many lies. We need the truth, and that is what we are committed to bringing day in and day out, the discipleship of women around the world every day. We are so passionate about it. We're not losing the fire.
No.
And if you have it too, then like Bethany said, would you consider linking arms with us? You can make a one-time donation or become a monthly partner of $5, $10, $20, $30 a month. That is huge in helping stabilize our financial needs. Just go to girldefined.com/donate. girldefined.com/donate. We are a 501c3 nonprofit, so all donations are tax deductible. If you are prayerfully considering giving to a nonprofit, would you prayerfully consider giving to Girl Defined Ministries this year? We are so grateful for all of you and want to wish you a very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.